Okay, once you've picked the niche that you want to work with, you need to actually record some details about that niche, basically a worksheet that you're going to use throughout the time that you're generating and developing this site. You want to record a lot of information about it. At the moment, what I've done is set up a basic spreadsheet. This will be available either below or above this video, so you can grab a copy of it. Basically what we're recording is the niche number, so this is niche number 1 that I'm working with, the niche name, which we're picking up from the header here, the domain that I'm going to go with. Now, in the previous video, I was actually talking about going with possibly besthomealarmsystems.org. I've decided to go with Home Alarm Systems Do It Yourself, because that lends itself more towards the idea of having a free e-course to give away, maybe doing an ebook and having some tutorial videos on how to set up your own home alarm system. So it fits in with that more than Best Home Alarm Systems, although that is a very good quality domain and keyword to go after. So if you're watching this and that's still available and you want to go for this niche, that's the one that you can probably grab. So that's what I'm going to grab. I'm going to grab Home Alarm Systems Do It Yourself, and that's why I've made a note of that in my spreadsheet here, and the next video we'll actually look at registering that domain and how we do it. But the other bits, obviously I've just then recorded the other information from the header information on this niche. So the total keywords, how many are green, how many are amber, the total value, the total clicks, the total searches, the total .coms, .net, .org, etc. Then what we do is we create a new page called N1, which reflects back to this particular niche, and we record the extra information in here. And again, all we're doing is copying the keywords and the values from here. Now, by the time you watch this video, you may no longer have to actually do this manually. We are looking at adding a feature to the system where you can hit a button and it will then generate the spreadsheet for you. We haven't got that done yet. Hopefully it will be done soon, and as soon as it is, we will let you know. Okay, but in the meantime, it is simply a question of copying the information into this spreadsheet. Now, I haven't put the order in here yet because it's easier to copy them in the order they appear, but then once you've done so, you want to choose which order you want to actually do these keywords or attack these keywords in. Now, obviously the first one I want to go for is the main domain keywords, so Home Alarm Systems Do It Yourself, so I'm going to choose that as number 1. I think I'm going to go for that one as number 2, and then the other green ones as number 3, 4, 5, etc. So that's 3, 4, and 5. And then I'll just pick some of the orange ones that I want to target next and decide which order I want to do them in. Basically what we're generating here is a list of articles to get written and the order in which we want to get them written. Generally when you're starting a site, you should at least look to have 5 or 6, preferably 7 articles ready to post onto your site. If you've got more, you can then also use them to post to article sites to get backlinks and things like this. Okay, so this spreadsheet should help you to basically to format how you're going to attack this project of developing this new niche website. As I said, we'll make sure that there's a link for this Excel spreadsheet right under this video. And as we go through this case study and the tutorial videos, I will be putting more information into this spreadsheet as well, so you can see how we develop it. Okay, I also tend to do a little bit of color coding in the spreadsheet just to make it a bit easier to spot things. So for instance here I've highlighted some of the higher search figures in blue, I've highlighted some of the lower page ranks in green and some of the lower backlinks in green. It just helps to make sure that you're making the right decisions about which articles to go for first, which keywords to attack first. So for instance here I'm still going after the first one, Home Alarm Systems Do It For Yourself, because that's my .com, that is my primary. I was, on first look through, I was going to go with Best Home Alarm Systems as my second article on the list, but there's not a massive amount of searches there. So having had another look through, I think it's probably better to go to, let's take that out as number 2, and let's go for Wireless Home Security, Wireless Home Alarm System, because that does have a fair number of searches, low page rank as an average, and there is 2 opportunities there. So there's still a good value there, but it also means we're then building up the wireless aspect, so it's going to make it easier when we then do target wireless alarm system and potentially wireless home alarm systems. Okay, so we're building 3 pages that all have wireless in them, again to add a bit of authority to that side of the keywords and the niche. Okay, so yeah, this is just basically a quick extra bit here. Do some color coding, make life easier for yourself. Just, you know, pick out some that look like good number of searches, that look like low page rank, low backlinks, and it'll just make it easier to make that decision on which keywords to choose as the first ones to target. What you're really looking for is 6 or 7 to go for initially. I know I've got numbers here 8, 9, 10, 11, etc. That's because I'm looking further ahead, but I'll probably only need to start off with grab 6 or 7 articles to get written and move on from there. Okay, the next couple of videos are going to be about how to register your domain, how to get it set up on your hosting, how to get hosting if you haven't got any, things like this, so we can now actually start building the site.